Myself Sushmita Shetty, Department of Chemistry, SDM College, Honavar. Today we are going to discuss about the Woodward-Fieser rules for dye-ins in ultraviolet spectroscopy. This come under MSc 3rd semester Organic Chemistry paper. Here this Woodward and Fieser had given some rules to calculate absorbance maxima of dye-in system, that is lambda max value for pi to pi star transition. Dye-in system is nothing but a molecule containing double bond, that means pi bond is present in that molecule. There will be excitation of electrons from pi to pi star orbital takes place. For that they had given some rules that we will study now. So for different type of dye-in system they had given different values depending on whether they are acyclic, heteroannular or homoannular. Depending on that they had given different values. For pi to pi star transition, that is absorbance maxima they had given, that is in nanometer. So here they had considered some of the molecule as the parent chromophore, that is parent chromophore. Chromophore is nothing but there will be absorbance of ultraviolet radiation takes place. So here parent chromophores may be acyclic or heteroannular systems or heteroannular dye-ins. Acyclic means a simple acyclic system. For that and heteroannular system they had given the same absorbance maxima, that is 214 nanometer. Here heteroannular dye-in is nothing but the dye-in system is present in two different annules. That is nothing but the dye-in system is present in two different ring system. This is the heteroannular system. Then comes homoannular. This is for heteroannular. Next is homoannular. Homoannular dye. For this they had given 253 nanometer. The absorbance maxima for homoannular dye is 253 nanometer. As name says, here dye-in system is present in a single annule, that means a single ring system. This is homoannular dye-ins. This is parent chromophore present in the dye-in system. Here acyclic or heteroannular dye-in. Then comes homoannular dye-ins. For that they had assigned some particular base values. Then if any additional substitution is present in this dye-in system, for that also they had given some particular values. That we will study now. Then comes addition for each substitution. This is the parent chromophore, means base value. Now we are writing for addition. That means if any addition is present in these substitution, then for this base value we will add that values next. So next is addition to each substitution. Each substitution. Now there may be alkyl substitution. Alkyl substitution on a dye-in system or a ring residue. If a dye-in system contains alkyl substitution or a ring residue, then we will add 5 nanometer. That means here alkyl substitution should be present on this dye-in system itself. Remember that if alkyl system is present in any other place other than this dye-in system, then it will not be counted. If any alkyl system is present in this carbon, this anywhere, it won't be counted. Only if this alkyl system is present in this dye-in system, then only we will count that. Another thing come here is ring residue. Ring residue is nothing but if a dye-in system is part of a ring, then there will be ring residues present. These are ring residues of this dye-in system. That is in case of ring system. This is for alkyl or ring residues. Then comes alkoxy substitution. Then comes alkoxy substitution. For this there will be addition of 6 nanometer to the base value. There will be addition of 6 nanometer to the base value. This is alkoxy. I will rub this. Then comes halide substitutions, that may be chloride or bromide. There will be addition of plus 5 nanometer. Addition of plus 5 nanometer for halides. Then comes acyloxy substitution. Acyloxy substitution. OCOR is called as acyloxy. Acyloxy substitution. For that there will be no addition to this substitution. The base value itself is the absorbance maxima for the system if it contains an acyloxy substitution. This is in case of substitutions. Then comes additional conjugation. Additional conjugation. What do you mean by this additional conjugation? This additional conjugation is nothing but if a conjugated system contains one more alternate double bond. I had told you in dienes or trienes, if it is a diene system, this diene system contains one more alternate double bond, then this double bond is extended conjugation for this diene system. Here this double bond is extended conjugation for this diene system. So if any additional conjugation is present, then there will be addition of 30 nanometer. There will be addition of 30 nanometer. For each additional conjugation there will be addition of 30 nanometer. This is in case of additional conjugation. Then comes extended. This is in case of extended conjugation. Then comes exocyclic double bonds. Exocyclic double bonds. So what is this exocyclic double bond? Exocyclic double bond is nothing but if a cyclic system contains one of the double bond out of the ring, then it is called as exocyclic double bond. In this diene system, this double bond is exocyclic to this ring, then it is called as exocyclic double bond. These are the values assigned by Woodward and Fieser for these particular functional groups or these particular moieties. Now depending on these values we will calculate some problems, then we will compare that values with the observed values. These are the values assigned by Woodward and Fieser. Now using these values we will calculate absorbance maxima for the sum of the molecules. Then we will compare that with the observed values. Usually there will be plus or minus 5 nanometer difference between observed values and the calculated lambda max. Now we will see the examples. First we will start with a simple example, that is a simple diene system. Here all the substitutions are hydrogen. That means it is a simple acyclic diene system. So it is a simple acyclic diene system without any substitution. So it has a base value of 214 nanometer. Acyclic diene having the base value of 214 nanometer. Here we don't have any substitution. That's why here calculated lambda max is, calculated absorbance maxima is 214 nanometer. Whereas here observed lambda max is 217 nanometer. Here observed lambda max is 217 nanometer. Here it is the calculated lambda max, whereas this is observed lambda max. Then We will start with the simple substitutions. If this diene system has any substitution, then what will be the values? That we will see now. Here these simple hydrogens are substituted by alkyl groups. Here we will take hydrogen itself, whereas 3 of the hydrogen is replaced by alkyls. As before, it is also a cyclic diene system. A cyclic diene system having base value 214 nanometer. Here also base value is 214 nanometer. But here we have 3 alkyl substitutions. So I had told you for a single alkyl substitution there will be addition of 5 nanometer to the base value. So here there will be 3 alkyl substitutions, means 3 alkyl substitution. 3 alkyl substitutions means we will add 3 into 5, that is 3 alkyl substitutions. For each alkyl substitution there will be addition of 5 nanometer. So it is 15 nanometer. Here it is 15 nanometer. Then there is no other substitution. So it is lambda max calculated is equal to 214 plus 15 nanometer is 229 nanometer. Whereas in this case lambda max is observed at 228 nanometer. Here the lambda max is observed at 228 nanometer. We will move on to another example. These are the simple examples we are taking initially. So next we are moving to a diene system. Here this is the diene system. By looking at this molecule we can easily say that it is also a cyclic diene system. It is also a cyclic diene system. So it is a cyclic diene system means its base value is 214 nanometer. Its base value is 214 nanometer. Here for this diene system there is one substitution. So we are considering this entire substitution as the alkyl group. This entire group is considered as the one alkyl group. So here there is one alkyl substitution. One alkyl substitution, that means there will be addition of 5 nanometer to the base value. So total calculated lambda max is, calculated absorbance maxima is 219 nanometer. This is 219 nanometer, whereas it is observed at 224 nanometer. Here lambda max is observed at 224 nanometer. This is the observed lambda max value. Then we will move on to another problem. Now we will move on to another problem. Till now we had seen the acyclic compounds. Now we will move on to cyclic molecule. This is the cyclic system. By looking at this we can say that it is a heteroannular system. So it is a heteroannular diene. So heteroannular diene means there will be the base value of 214 nanometer. Base value is 214 nanometer. Here we have 1 and 2. 2 ring residues. Here there is the presence of 2 ring residues. For each ring residue there will be addition of 5 nanometer. So we have 2 ring residues means there will be 2 into 5, that is 10 nanometer. Here we have one more thing, that is exocyclic double bond. There is the presence of exocyclic double bond. One exocyclic double bond is present here. So there will be addition of 5 nanometer for each exocyclic double bond. So total there is 229 nanometer. This is lambda max calculated. Here lambda max calculated is 229 nanometer, whereas lambda max is observed at 228 nanometer. Here lambda max is observed at 228 nanometer. Next one is next example. Now we had seen a heteroannular system, whereas this is a homoannular system. It is a homoannular system. This is heteroannular system, whereas this is homoannular diene system. Homoannular diene. So its base value is 253 nanometer. Homoannular diene means its base value is 253 nanometer. Here it contains 1 and 2. Two alkyl substitutions. There is presence of 2 alkyl substitutions. Alkyl substitutions. That means for each alkyl substitutions there will be addition of 5 nanometer. That means total 10 nanometer is added to the base value. This is in case of alkyl substitution. Then we will move on to ring residue. Here also it contains 2 ring residues. 2 ring residues means for each ring residue there will be addition of 5 nanometer, and for 2 ring residue it is total 10 nanometer. Now total lambda max value calculated is 273 nanometer. 273 nanometer, whereas in this case lambda max is observed at 265 nanometer. Here lambda max is observed at 265 nanometer. Now we will move on to another example. Now we are taking a fused ring system. Here the diene system is present in 2 different ring system. That means it is a heteroannular diene. It is a heteroannular diene. Heteroannular dienes means there will be addition of 214 nanometer. There will be addition of 214 nanometer. Now in this system we have 1, 2 and 3 ring residues. There will be presence of 3 ring residues. This is first one, second one and this is third one. There will be presence of 3 ring residues. For each ring residue there will be addition of 5 nanometer. That means total 15 nanometer is added to the base value. Here one more thing we should observe is there is presence of exocyclic double bond. Here this bond is exocyclic to this ring. For this ring this is the exocyclic double bond. So here presence of one exocyclic double bond. Exocyclic double bond means there will be addition of 5 nanometer. There will be addition of 5 nanometer. So here lambda max calculated is equal to 234 nanometer. Here lambda max calculated is 234 nanometer, whereas lambda max is observed at 235 nanometer. 235 nanometer. Here lambda max is observed at 235 nanometer. We will see one more example. Next example. The same system with one more substitution. There is presence of one more substitution in the system. CH3, CH2O. That is nothing but a alkoxy substitution. This is the ethoxy group. That means alkoxy substitution. Here it is a heteroannular diene. Heteroannular diene system having the base value 214 nanometer. Heteroannular diene system having the base value 214 nanometer. Here also there is presence of 3 ring residues. 3 ring residues. So that means 3 into 5, which is equal to 15 nanometer. And here also one exocyclic double bond. This double bond is exocyclic to this ring. So it is, there will be presence of one exocyclic double bond. One exocyclic double bond means there will be addition of 5 nanometer. Addition of 5 nanometer. Now we have one alkoxy substitution in the diene system. I had told you one alkoxy substitution. For each alkoxy substitution, there will be addition of 6 nanometer. There will be addition of 6 nanometer. Now, total lambda max calculated is equal to 240 nanometer. It is 240 nanometer. In this case, lambda max is observed at 241 nanometer. Lambda max is observed at 241 nanometer. This is one more example. Next, move on to next problem. This is the next system. Here it is a acyclic diene system. Remember that this is the acyclic diene system. Having base value 214 nanometer. Its base value is 214 nanometer. Now, for this diene system, there is one extended conjugation. This double bond is the extended conjugation to this diene system. There is one extended conjugation. Extended conjugation means there will be addition of 30 nanometer. There will be addition of 30 nanometer. Now, for this diene system, we have 1, 2 and 3 alkyl substitution. There is presence of 3 alkyl substitution. That means for each alkyl substitution it is 5 nanometer. For 3 alkyl substitution it is 15 nanometer. So it is lambda max calculated is equal to, total lambda max calculated is 259 nanometer. It is 259 nanometer. Whereas this lambda max is observed at 263 nanometer. This absorbance maxima is observed at 263 nanometer. This is the absorbance maxima. Now we will see one last problem in this case. That is the last problem, little complicated one. It is the here this is the dyeing system. Now there is one substitution. Now looking at this molecule, which is the base component present over here, that is the parent chromophore. Here there is presence of both heteroannular as well as homoannular dyeing system. For heteroannular it is 214 nanometer, whereas homoannular it is 253 nanometer. In this case, which is the base component we should select? That is depends on absorbance maxima. Which dyeing system has the maximum absorbance, that we will consider as the parent chromophore. So here this dyeing system, that is homoannular dyeing, is the parent chromophore present over here. Remember that if both heteroannular and homoannular system is present in the same molecule, then we will select homoannular diene as the parent molecule. So here homoannular diene is the parent molecule. Homoannular system, homoannular diene, its base value is 253 nanometer. Homoannular diene system having base value 253 nanometer. Now we have two extended conjugation, 1 and 2. There is presence of two extended conjugation. Two extended conjugation. For each conjugation there will be addition of 30 nanometer. Here there is two extended conjugation, means there will be addition of 60 nanometer. There will be addition of 60 nanometer. Now we have the ring residues 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In this system we have 5 ring residues, which are there 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There is presence of 5 ring residues. Ring residues. That means there will be addition of 5 into 5. Total is 25 nanometer. There is total 25 nanometer. Now we have extended double bond. How many? That we will calculate now. Here this double bond is extended to this system, whereas this double bond is extended to this molecule, whereas this double bond is extended to this system. That means there will be presence of 3 extended exocyclic double bond. There is presence of 3 exocyclic double bond. Now I have told you this double bond is exocyclic to this ring system, whereas this double bond is exocyclic to this ring, and this double bond is exocyclic to this ring system. There is presence of 3 exocyclic double bond. 3 exocyclic double bond. 3 exocyclic double bond means for each exocyclic double bond there will be addition of 5 nanometer. So for 3 exocyclic double bond there will be addition of 15 nanometer. There will be addition of 15 nanometer. So total lambda max calculated is 353 nanometer. It is calculated as 353 nanometer, whereas it is observed at 355 nanometer. In this case, lambda max is observed at 355 nanometer. This is the calculation of absorbance maxima using Woodward's-Fieser rules for dyeing system. In case of dyeing system, we will apply the assigned values for these molecules which were assigned by Woodward and Fieser. So in this way we can solve whichever the problem they had given using these assigned values the rules for dyeing system. In the next video, we will study about Woodward's rule for alpha beta unsaturated enone system. That is alpha beta unsaturated enone system. Thank you for watching my video.